Lieutenant General Richard Newton's a retired Assistant Air Force Vice Chief of Staff. So it looks like these are just American weather balloons that just popping with $400,000 missiles. Are you proud of that as a former Air Force guy?
Well, Jesse, what we do know is that first off, the Chinese are conducting a global spy campaign with these balloons, and they're, I think, a significant threat to the United States. Period. Dot on that point. The fact that whether or not we're able to, we had one shot with an F-16 that was unable on the first shot with an AIM-9X Sidewinder shoot it down. These are very complex, very complex mission. Again, we are not trained. Or they designed, certainly the F-16 or the F-22, to go after a slow mover such as a 5 or 10 knot balloon. I can tell you that at USAF Weapons School or certainly at Top Gun, we don't train. This isn't in our playbook. But nonetheless.
You don't train on popping balloons. Yeah, I would agree.
No, we
would
don't.
Agree.
but this is a significant threat. And it's a wake-up call for Americans. The fact that the Chinese are operating this global spy campaign through balloons, they're in a region, at least that first balloon that was shot down on the 4th of February by an F-22, that was operating up at about 65,000 feet. That's in a near space regime that I believe the Chinese are trying to exploit. We don't operate up there very much. We've got some reconnaissance aircraft such as the U-2 and the Global Hawk unmanned aerial vehicle. But it's a region that I believe the Chinese are going to try to exploit, and they're doing it.
No, but it's an accident.
For the last couple of years,
General,
40 nations and 5 continents.
The Biden team is saying that the wind just blew it around here. They're just saying this was all a big mistake, and they were monitoring it the whole time. It just happened to blow across all of our secret military installations.
Yeah, this is not a mistake, Jesse. In fact, I was the commander of the 5th Bomb Wing at Minot Air Force Base in North Dakota. If I had a Chinese spy balloon overhead like they did in Montana for 3 days, I'd be very concerned as an operational commander, with my capabilities that I had with B-52 bombers and intercontinental ballistic missiles. It's a threat. And
but they said that the Biden guys said they were spying on the balloon. The balloon wasn't spying on us, General. Biden says he was spying on the balloon. Do you buy that?
Well, I would respectfully disagree. And I would disagree to the point where actions mean more than words. And if I've got a Chinese spy balloon over the north central part of the United States and I allow it to stay over there for 3 to 4 days or 5 days, and oh, by the way, it transited across the United States. I commanded the B-2 Squadron at Whiteman Air Force Base in central Missouri. It just about went over that facility as well until we finally shot it down off the South Carolina coast. Again, this is a near debacle, in my view, of again, intent of the Chinese trying to replace the United States as a sole superpower, and they're acting as a bully, and we're tolerating it. We should not be timid, and we should not be self-deterrent in our actions, period.
We're not only tolerating it, we're making excuses, and we're blaming the weather. Something tells me something's not right with Beijing and Washington, and we're going to keep covering it. General, thank you so much. Love hearing some common sense on this show. We appreciate it.
My pleasure, Jesse.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.